Jeff Goldblum has announced he is producing his first scrapbook at the age of 65. The Hollywood artist is an completed jazzy piano player and has a gang named the Mildred Snitzer Band. He was spotty by recording execs following game near jazzy artist-songwriter Gregory Bearer on the Graham Norton Show recent year. Goldblum, the 65-year-old celebrity of films Lovejoy Planet, Thor, Ragnarok and The Flight, has now signed in Decca Accounting Records. Proverb, I'm so lucky to be in cahoots in the beautiful human beings at Decca, one of the coolest and largest prestigious tag of all period. His scrapbook is due out after the year. But Goldblum is far of creature the at first celeb to start a record carrier. Fair for the recording, there are 11 other who include tested their brush at manufacturing albums. Named for his roles in such a films as Free and Apollo 13, Kevin has as well be a known person on UK TV screening of Deceased thanks to his commercials for a specific portable telephone web. But he has as well liberated 7 albums in his sibling Michael Howe interval National, Fate, Heart and Nation, a melting they include duplicated for Osoko. This job is for such human beings to keep, and the following period we go via city they tell, you aware which, I saw these folks, they're in fact cute nice. Jason Manford is the newest comic to earth a recording transactions, next in the footsteps of comrade funmen Bradley Walsh and Alexander Armstrong. The 36-year-old liberated a various phase, a gallery of Shaw tunes of musicals such as My Equitable Dame and Chitty Chitty Explosion, via Decca Accounting Records recent October. I sense so extremely happy to include been requested to recording the scrapbook, particularly in a respectable recording business love Decca, he told in a declaration. Which are they game on? If future testimony is necessary, although, see no future rather than corpse person's bones, a conception scrapbook he written in his boyfriend Zach Shields in 2009. Initially designed as the phonogram to a act on Beast who waterfall in Loving in a Phantom, the score ultimately emerging in the shape of a accordingly grave-sounding recording. Shapa Shifter Cardiac, My Flesh is a Zombies for You and Flowers Increase out of My Serious Warfare. Several of the cheerful tracks the duo later executed on a Halloween round. Scarlett Johansson didn't get the lightweight path for her 2008 opening scrapbook, making instead of an scrapbook of sullen Tom Waits relating. The Avengers actor went on to job in lyricist Pete Yorn on Breakdown Up, and scrapbook of duets encouraged by the ones how Serge Gainsbourg written in Brigitte Bardot. How told, Naomi can lay complaint to a top 40 solitary thanks to the one week her chant loving and burst into tears consumable in the top 40. In 40th location. Named to millions for his military arts valor, Channel is as well an completed artist who has liberated more than rather than 20 albums in 5 various languages. In 2008 he done an formal necktie scrapbook for the Beijing Spartakiada. 7 years after, he written a chant in aid of Beijing's bid to army the Winter Spartakiada in 2022. Among starring in hit films such as Muriel's Marriage, The Six Feeling and Slight Mississippi Sunlight, Australia actor Colette has as well found period to do an scrapbook. The outcome was nice uncomfortable pictures, liberated in 2006 by the Behalf Tony Collette and the Complete, a gang in that her man, Dave Galafassi, played drums. I go of a link of douche singers, she show how year. I implemented I could chant at age 6 or so, later I was weaned on melodic theater as a adolescent. Love Colette, Downey Jr. has liberated Fair One scrapbook today, a 2004 produce named The Futurologist how displayed 8 personality-penned compositions. Few aware, although, how he liberated an scrapbook in 1963 titled Rawhides. Clint Eastwood sings Wrangler favorites. Of Calculate Dracula to Saruman in The Lord of the Rings, Sir Christopher Lee created several of the silvery display's largest unforgettable and threatening villains. But to the end of his lifetime, he found the period to produce a couple of hard metal conception albums on Tsar Charlemagne, the at first sacred ancient Roman Tsar. The Oscar-winning celebrity of Goodfellas and Household One was a infancy boyfriend of Frankie Valli and play a little but major part in the forming of the Four Persons Change of Seasons. A release of the paper was at first published on June 9.